Pew!
So we thought it might be a good idea to have like the first segment be about real things and the other segment be about any other game-related news we want to talk about. I guess one of the bigger ones is, and I don't know how many of you guys actually know about it, saw it or whatever, but Heroes of the Storm Alpha got released like 2 days ago.
Friends and Family Alpha.
Friends and Family Alpha. So nobody got in, I guess.
No.
You ain't got
This
no
is
friends?
the first I've
Nope.
heard of it. So, also Freds. What are those?
Yeah.
Are they like tanks? Is that a kind of tank?
What tier is that?
It's it's a premium thing you gotta buy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they cost money, I hear.
Damn.
But it's basically Blizzard's answer to the whole MOBA business, the League of Legends and
Was called Blizzard Dota.
Dota. Yeah, basically.
And then Valve went, no, that's our name.
Oh, they actually want to call it Blizzard Dota?
Yeah, we're going to call
Wow.
it Blizzard Dota.
GG. Yeah, Blizzard basically got fucked because the modders made basically that genre and then they ran with it basically.
Yeah.
But what I've seen so far, it's not that spectacular, to be honest. I like what they
looks-
did with the interface though, with the skins and the how the heroes look. But the gameplay itself doesn't seem to be that groundbreakingly new.
They've done the same thing that they did with Hearthstone, which was dumbing down of Magic the Gathering, and this is dumbing down of the MOBA genre. So it's very.
Yeah. I guess
That's not necessarily a bad thing.
No.
It's very accessible.
It
But-
might be. I mean, this is Blizzard's a fairly big, well-known company at this point, so they might be planning on maybe like with maybe that's what their strategy is with Hearthstone as well. They're playing on the whole Blizzard name and the World of Warcraft connection and trying to suck people in that way rather than through the gameplay itself. So I don't know, but you know that's pure speculation.
Well, I mean, it's things like, I mean, the game doesn't like things you would expect in a normal MOBA aren't there. So there's no item shop, so you don't get items in game. What you do get is talents instead, and talents allow you to do your different specializations. There's no heroes themselves don't have individual levels. You have a team level. So when one person gets experience, everybody on the team gets experience, and your whole team levels up at the same time. Yeah.
it just seems
Okay.
there's
So
less.
there's no last hitting. There's no currency involved.
Wow.
It's very.
It just seems that the
There
skill
isn't much to
ceiling.
keep.
Yeah, but the
Yeah.
skill ceiling will be really fucking low because you can only do so much.
Yeah.
With what I like about League of Legends, and I've played like 2 games of it, is that you can actually like get your.
Well,
Oh,
that's
may-
2
maybe
more than
more.
I have.
Yeah, exactly. No, but I like the whole item builds. Like you can have a hero,
Yeah.
but you can have several different builds, and then
Well, the only problem with that, you say you can have several different builds, but in reality,
it's
for like
not really.
no.
Right.
I had to be hipster. I went and played a bit of Heroes of New Earth.
Wow.
I mean, it's
When
a
did you
real-
play that? That better be like 2 years ago because nobody fucking plays that anymore.
Like 6 months, maybe. I don't know.
No.
I have an acquaintance that plays it still and tried to drag me into it, and I played it for about 3 weeks and then thought, no,
Yeah. But I mean,
better things to do with my time.
with League of Legends, as you were saying, there's like, yeah, you get different choices with item builds, but when it really comes down to it, you have maybe 1 or 2 situational choices, which normally come down to the defensive item. Like, do you build armor or do you build magic resist? You get a Banshee's Veil or a QSS, and that's
So-
your only choice.
So I guess that doesn't matter that much, but the other thing, shared XP.
Yeah, there's no last hitting, so the skill part for last hitting creeps is gone because you just have to be around when something dies and you get part of the XP. But then again, there's a lot of. All the maps are very objective based, so on one of them, I think you've got to collect tributes, and when you get 3 tributes, the enemy team gets cursed, and the curse is so ridiculously powerful that they basically just lose a whole line of defense at that point. Or there's another one where you capture 3 totems or something, and it summons a Blood Knight, and this Blood Knight's just some kind of giant Diablo-esque demon that just walks his way through the enemy team. Just these things are so powerful that.
Yeah.
That's where the conflict's going to come in the game, is fighting over these objectives. That's where basically the skill's going to be, is controlling these 3 objectives in 3 different parts of the map.
Yeah, I wonder how they're gonna. I
Well-
wonder how esportsy it is. If that
I
makes any
suppose it's only alpha yet, but
Yeah.
still,
Yeah,
those sound
But
like.
it's Blizzard Alpha. That's like
as a person
that's
that
like
doesn't
the
play
open
these
beta
games,
for other games,
yeah.
pretty much. You know, it's like
It
yeah.
doesn't sound like it would grab me as a person that doesn't, you know.
They are planning on doing esports with it, and it's built on the same engine as StarCraft 2.
That's really odd. Yeah, I noticed that as well. That seems a bit odd.
But
It
I
works,
think
I
I think they could pull off esports for it, but it'll be a lot more casual than say something like Dota or League of Legends. But then again, casual and that took off in a big way.
Yeah,
Well, in my
Maybe
opinion,
it's
casual is
kind
not
of
necessarily a dirty word in this context.
yeah.
no, it kind of did, but like keep in mind that Hearthstone is basically 8 guys that play each other. Like
Yeah.
at the moment, like that's the esports.
Yeah,
you know, like
there isn't a
Grip
big
Trump,
esports scene.
you
There's-
know.
I mean, a lot of people watch it, but not many people play it.
Yeah, but you also but try finding a stream at like more than 4K when there's not the popular streamers online.
True.
Like it's already kind of dimming down on the Hearthstone side of things. Now everybody's just jumping on the Heroes of Storm bandwagon.
I think
for obvious reasons.
it's the talents that's going to make the difference. That's where the skill's going to come, because every time you level up, every time your team levels up or gets a couple of levels, you get to choose a talent which allows you to do different things. It either buff skills or let you do AoE damage or whatnot. So that's the only real customization your character has, because you start the game right away with all of your skills. So
Oh really? All the like 4 or 5 skills?
apart from your ultimate skill, which you unlock eventually, but
Yeah.
it seems it's aimed towards more casual players than
Yeah.
other. Because I mean, take a look at something like Dota. Dota is sort of the opposite end of the spectrum. It's like that's the ultra not casual.
I feel like Dota
Even-
and Blizzard have pretty similar art styles. By the way.
Even Heroes of New Earth, I was even with my friend going, don't do that, do this. I was still just totally baffled coming to it as a new person to the game. So maybe
That's the problem when someone says do
Yeah.
this and you can't
Yeah.
even figure out in your own mind why you should be doing it.
that's
When I'm lost.
Or when I'd go and do a certain or attack a certain thing, and everyone would shout at me, "No, don't do that! That's the wrong thing!" And I'd be like, "But why?"
All right. Yeah, all the other Blizzard news is pretty much the when's that update coming out with the Crusader and stuff?
25th of March.
25th. That's relatively soon.
Well,
That should be
Raylin,
pretty cool.
before we actually started broadcasting, Raylin was trying to tempt me into World of Warcraft. So I don't know if I.
Well, you can buy your 90s now if you want to
Yeah.
skip the entire content. You can just do that.
That's-
Get a win.
That could be. I don't know. It could be great or it could be
World of
terrible.
Warcraft,
It's
the
probably going to
only
be
subs-
terrible.
The only subscription-based game that can get away with a massive cash shop.
Yeah.
Weird. Did you know that I think last year it was the third or fourth largest? It made third or fourth largest amount of revenues from an in-game cash shop out of any game, and it's not free to play.
Wow.
League of Legends, I think, came second. Something else was third, and then I think it was World of Warcraft fourth.
I wouldn't be
Crazy.
surprised if there was a
It
recent
should be.
list. I wouldn't be surprised if World of Tanks was at the top of it because they have. I was watching.
Oh,
Wasn't there
that
like
might be third.
wasn't
Well,
there a
really
draft?
interesting.
Third.
They get an absolutely insane.
It was some weird Korean game that no one's ever heard of. In fact, I'll try and find the article while you say.
Isn't there like that graph thing where like wargaming just?
Well, they for free to play games. Like I was watching a really interesting video on it the other day from some kind of game developer conference.
Is that the TED Talk?
No, it wasn't a TED Talk. It was something else. It was Casual Connect or something like that. But basically, the Ubisoft guy. I think it was actually posted on FTR, and I've actually watched a couple of the videos since from this channel that puts up these conference.
Yeah, we lost. I knew. I saw that coming
It's-
miles away because the screen was frozen. I was like, "Yep, no, he's dying."
All right, I found this chart now. If you're interested, so the number one grossing game was a weird Korean game called Crossfire, which made $957 million.
Do you have a link?
Almost
we can,
a
share it in the
billion.
chat?
Yeah.
Hooray, internets!
So
Yeah,
good.
it is bad.
What I was going to say basically was that like most games are like if they get 10% they're like hooray, and World of Tanks is like 25% of the player base actually pay money for it, which is apparently insane. So there we go.
That's the link. I've put that in Skype. So, number one on that chart was this weird Korean game called Crossfire with $957 million. Second, League of Legends at 624. Third, Dungeon Fighter Online.
The hell
Never heard
is
of that.
I've
Fourth
never
was
heard
World
of
of Tanks. Apparently made $372 million. Oh yeah, so
Damn.
World of Warcraft was seventh. But still, it's a subscription-based game.
Yeah.
It's $213 million from the in-game cash shop, which is like mounts and boosts and things, which is just baffling to me.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Let's
that's
play
the
some
chart.
Crossfire, I guess. Let's download it now. Wow,
look at that
it's like
Crossfire.
It's like a Counter-Strike. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's really
It's
shit.
like 1.6 and it's free to play.
Crossfire.
Apparently.
Yeah, but I mean, look at it, and it's proper
What
tosh.
the
It's really, really.
But it's above League of Legends as well. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Well, Korean.
But it's the same publisher.
Crazy Koreans.
Tencent.
Mm-hmm.
Crossfire. What the fuck?
And wait, what the?
I'm surprised Star Wars: The Old Republic is up there. I thought pretty much nobody played that. But okay.
Maple story in there.
Yeah, Lineage 1. Lineage 1 is also pretty damn old, isn't it?
Yeah. So yeah, that was an interesting chart I saw a few months ago, and I was very surprised about.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I saw another chart, but don't think I can find that. Hey, Jedi! GG!
Yay, internet.
When Jedi's offline, you can see.
You can see the KV1 and KV2 fighting the armor.
Oh shit.
People stop clicking links, damn it, it's crashing my internet.
You're like one of two internet users on an island, but okay. Oh, we lost Max.
No, I pressed the wrong button because I'm slightly retarded.
That's fine.
I have that problem as well sometimes.
We like you all the same.
Right,
Actually,
what
my
were we
internet
talking
might be dying.
about? Blizzard games, so Diablo 3.
Yeah, basically they already released it. You don't get the new class of the last 10 levels, but like 2.0 has been pretty big.
Yeah, it's been out for a while. Lots and lots of bugs.
They
And
finally
exploits.
released Diablo, basically. Like
Yeah.
It took them about 2 years, but we've done it, guys. They
Well, not
finally
quite.
released.
Not till the 18th when the auction house disappears, but then we'll have real
Yeah.
Diablo.
That's been a really long alpha for this game, but it is finally coming out.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! But yeah, it's so cool now. I mean, I like to play it. It's good. It's very
Yes,
good.
it's finally fun.
It's ridiculous though. How long it didn't they like have to fire like the director? I forgot his name for a bit, but yeah, it's been pretty terrible. But it's pretty good now. We're gonna talk about random world news because there's this airplane.
I've heard about this.
Yeah, that's all looking increasingly kind of
Airplane.
mysterious. Half the news
Aliens.
articles have been about how the different countries aren't getting on with each other in terms of coordinating search teams, but I guess when there's no news about the actual plane, they've got to write something.
Aliens.
Yeah.
Man. Aliens. They're still
See
no.
the
They
picture of
haven't.
that guy.
Yeah.
Aliens.
Aliens. Exactly. Yeah, that's been pretty nuts. Holy shit.
So it went missing.
A week ago or something?
Well, I don't know, there's been hints that it might have been hijacked, and there was stuff about stolen passports, which may or may not be connected to anything at all. It may just be coincidental.
Yeah.
But if it was hijacked, it looks like they've just flown it out to sea, so that doesn't seem like a very successful hijacking to me.
Maybe
Who knows?
it's a teaser for Lost 2.
Maybe.
Bit extra.
Yeah, it'll turn out J.J. Abrams was behind the whole thing.
Yeah, that's
And then goes to prison.
Shabagaling guy or whatever. I can't never pronounce his name. He's got something to do with this, I'm pretty sure. What's it? LM Shenanigan, whatever the fuck?
Or M. Night
Shenanigans.
Shyamalan.
Yeah,
Shamalama.
that guy! Change your name already. Holy shit.
Just call yourself John.
Bob.
Bob. Bob is a good life choice.
I don't
But I
think
mean-
it's as much his name as the fact that he keeps trying to make the same film over and over again, and it worked fine the first 2 times.
I was going to
but
say, didn't he make one good film and then everything else has
Sixth
just been, well,
Sense.
seen it.
was great.
And
And
that
then
was-
he made Unbreakable, which was okay, and then everything since then has been just the same. Like
Yeah,
that's
So
his
it's like-
whole oeuvre. It's just plot twist, and you know it's coming, and therefore
yeah.
it's not
Somebody
really
asked you, oh, do you want to go
plot
see this new film? Oh, who's it by? Well, M. Night Shyamalan. Oh, sorry, I've seen it.
twist. Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, that guy. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Did he make one called The Happening, where plants were killing people?
Mist? Something with the mist thingy?
No, wasn't that Aliens? I'm sure that was Aliens. Oh no, that was Signs. I'm thinking of Signs. They
There
all
was-
they all
I'm
blur
sure-
together. It's
Exactly. There was some film where plants were killing each other, were killing people.
Just,
Mine-
I'm gonna look this up now by the power of Google.
someone in chat.
I
will
think
let-
this is a good topic
Oh,
to keep
Mark
in the
Wil-
podcast, by the way.
Wahlberg.
Movies.
Yeah, Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, that was him. That
Was
was
it The
pretty
Happening?
terrible.
Was it called
Just
The
the
Happening?
plants started randomly killing people. Yeah, it was.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was.
People
It was
Sounds
just
like an
started
amazing
randomly
movie.
killing themselves
Yeah, has anybody seen a good
because of
movie lately?
plants.
By the way, I think that's a good topic. Has anybody seen any good movies?
I
lately?
have, but not new ones.
Which
I
one have you
watched,
seen?
What was it I watched recently? That probably the best thing I've watched recently was The Shining, because I bought a little while ago. I bought a Stanley Kubrick Blu-ray box set, and Stanley Kubrick in Blu-ray is just. But The Shining is a really good film. But I bring it up because I've been playing a lot of. I got GTA 5 for my birthday from my mum, and one of the characters in that, Trevor, is basically Jack Nicholson from The Shining.
Oh yeah, Trevor.
Like
right.
full on crazy.
Yeah.
That is Trevor. So that's
Here's
also why it's
Johnny.
brought me, in mind of The Shining. But
Have you guys seen Wolf of Wall Street?
I wanted
Yes.
to. I
That
wanted
was a
to,
good
and
film.
then
That
I
was
was staying
good.
because I was staying at my parents'. I couldn't get in, and then I think I actually mentioned that I couldn't get back in time because of the buses.
I think that's pretty much the last movie I watched. Really, it's the Wolf
Art
of
of
Street.
Wall Street.
Furnace. Or Art of Furnace.
Is that with the brother with the boxing?
Yes, that's
Was that
pretty
any good? Was that good? Yeah, I haven't seen
Yeah,
that one yet.
it's pretty good, yeah.
Is it
Which
out?
one's that?
already?
I think you're gonna get it on DVD now, yeah.
Oh, really?
I don't-
Damn.
Don't think I wasn't able to watch it in cinemas and here, but I could get it on DVD. It's a pretty good movie. I always like Christian Bale's work.
Christian
was-
Bale.
didn't
That,
he-
I think I've seen that one. The
Isn't that? I heard they were using
With
like, the
Wahlberg as
brother,
well.
the brother of somebody from like a famous actor was like the brother of Christian Bale in that movie. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I don't follow
That's actually
film news at all. There's no point in me following the latest films because it takes at least a month, if not 2 months, for it to actually reach here.
Yeah, the carrier pigeon takes forever to deliver the movies. Yeah.
It's funny. I was bought. Well, I was given like a couple of months of Love Film for free, so I've actually watched more films on that recently. But it's all like stuff I've seen already, or it's all older films. It's not new releases. So,
Casey Affleck is the brother.
Yeah, see, it's from Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
It's the brother.
oh god, there's another Affleck.
That's
Oh,
another Affleck.
Oh my god.
dear God.
Oh,
is this-
wait!
is this Baldwin's
Have you
one?
guys seen the trailer for the new Transformer movie? It's hilarious.
Yes.
Fucking
With Mark
Dinos.
Wahlberg.
Dinos, man. Yeah, what's happening with this cast?
Wow.
Everybody just
It's-
leaves it for like
it's the-
after two
it's-
movies.
It's the
I wonder
Dinobots?
why.
Yeah,
maybe
Yeah.
the
It's
racist
No one cares.
maybe the racist ways of making the second movie kind of didn't go with most of the cast.
Wait. The racist ways.
Let's make black robots because you know what would be a great thing in the world?
Oh,
Some
yeah.
racism.
What's the
What could be better than that?
That's
Basically,
actually.
70s
But it was-
blaxploitation films, but
but it
with
was-
robots,
It was
giant
the
robots.
it was it was just horrible. It was cringeworthy.
Yeah. No, I like the whole dinosaur thing, Grimlock for the win, but I just find it funny that if you've seen the old one, that's very funny. But I just like the fact that like in the trailer, Optimus Prime is riding Grimlock as a steed. That was amazing. I'm so gonna laugh my ass off watching that movie.
It would have to do pretty well to erase the shame of the previous films at this point.
Yeah, I kind of just lost interest after the first one.
Yeah, no, I'll still watch it. It's just a throwaway movie. Just like, oh fuck it, I'll watch it. It's like 300. I'm gonna watch 300 soon. It's the same kind of deal.
I'll tell you a good film I watched recently. Again, it's not a new film, but it was called Moon.
Moon.
Oh,
It's
that's
called
excellent, Sam Rockwell. Yeah,
I've
I really
heard about
like
that. I
film.
haven't
Absolutely,
seen
you can't really describe much of it without giving away the plot. But it's
Yeah.
just there's a man that lives by himself on the moon and looks after a load of mining equipment, and then it just descends into madness. It's brilliant.
It's basically Sam Rockwell and Kevin Spacey as his kind of
as a
like
robot.
AI minder slash friend slash
A bit like
assistant
Hal.
slash gatekeeper. Yeah, but
That's
kind
awesome.
of, but he's nice.
Yeah.
I'll
But
see
there's
that one.
like you see a couple of other people on a screen at various points, but given that it's essentially two characters knocking around this one set, it works really very well.
Very, very
I-
good.
I'll have to check that one
But,
out. Other new movies
it's
that are
one.
coming.
It's kind of one of these ones where they deliberately set out because a lot of films these days are CGI, and they actually did
Yeah.
all the stuff on that's actually on the surface of the moon is all done with I think
On the moon?
miniatures.
Mm.
So they
It's
actually
not that
set
on
out-
the moon.
Old
CGI.
school.
No, they didn't quite have the
CGI.
budget to film it actually on the moon. But,
Yeah, they ran out of
There's
budget
something I would
afterwards.
watch.
But,
Moon mining on the actual
once
moon.
they'd
filmed on
hired
the
Kevin
moon.
Spacey, going to the moon was out of the question, unfortunately.
Also, Godzilla is coming back.
Oh, yes.
That's
As
the
long as
thing.
Matthew Broderick's in it, I'm all for it.
Is it?
I'm dubious because
Has
the
anybody
last
seen the
Godzilla
trailer?
film just needs to be erased.
Have you seen the trailer? The trailers.
I haven't, but I'll probably
The
go
last
see
one
it
kind of shows that
Sure,
he might
see.
have like an enemy kind of thing, like another giant beast. That could
What,
be-
like Rodan or something.
Now, what's that? That's like a moth thing, I think it's called.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh,
I'm not
Mothra?
sure. Yeah.
I wonder if
yeah,
we're
it
going to
could be.
see more of these now with the success of
Pacific Rim.
Pacific Rim.
Was that a
Because
success
it was
though?
silly, but it was fun.
Yeah, if you could see through the whole silliness, like you take it as a silly movie. If you take it
Yeah.
like a serious movie, it's
Yeah.
fucking crap. Oh my god!
I
Like
think
what
people
the
would
fuck
put
is
it-
going
it's
on?
just
What
fucking crap.
the fucking free with the free like they explained the whole thing with like two people, right? You know, synchronizing and shit like both
Oh yeah,
halves.
I mean, but
And then you get the
it's-
guy
it's
with three
like-
arms.
So
Well-
you need to go third person.
Yeah, it's so dumb. Oh
yeah,
my
it
god!
said. But
I laughed my ass off at the movie.
it was actually. It's actually one of those ones that beat expectations because you go into it thinking, okay, it's giant monsters fighting giant robots and it's going to be pretty dumb. But actually, there were bits that were way better than I anyway was expecting it to be.
Then
even
you
though there were
expected
quite a lot of dumb
absolutely
moments, There were
nothing.
still some good moments as well, and there was giant monsters fighting robots. So you got what
Yeah.
you paid for, really.
Actually, Flush, what was that movie? I still need to fucking see it. You were so hyped about it, about the cocaine and shit.
Phil.
Filth, yeah.
Oh, that looks awesome.
Huh?
Who's
That's
that?
old
That's,
already.
That's old already?
Yeah, yeah, it's
God
old.
damn. Fucking, I still need to see it.
what's his name?
Shows how much
Professor
attention they
Xavier out of the X-Men First Class. What's his name? Guy who played Charles
James
Xavier.
Hayward.
That's it.
I only know him as Xavier, really. If I met the guy, I was like, hey, Xavier, what's up?
I can't pronounce that last name. It's too British for me. It's
Right.
James McAvoy. I
Oh.
don't even know. I don't
What's
know
his
how.
face?
James McAvoy.
Yeah, that's exactly that.
Let me look it up. I can't remember the name, but
McAvoy.
yeah,
Yes,
McAvoy,
Phil-
that's it.
Filth looks
Last King of Scotland. that guy.
amazing.
Yeah, Filth is a great movie. If you are open to if you like South Park, you'll like Filth as well.
Yeah.
Kind of
I've only
goes
seen the
in
trailers for it. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet, but it looks very fun.
I've decided to watch a whole lot of South Park before playing the game. I'll probably play the game tomorrow. Before I have to work. But you've been playing it today, right, Fosh? Have you been playing it, Max? Jedi
No,
South
I've
Park?
been too busy playing Diablo 3. Well, just
I
released.
just I bought it right at least. I was like, fuck, I seriously need to rewatch some South Park because I haven't watched it in a while.
I might
So
do if it's on if it's really discounted at some point. Because I can get behind the. Sometimes if I'm in the right mood, I find South Park really funny, but sometimes not so much.
I watched the last 3
The
seasons.
whole World of Warcraft episode was just brilliant.
I mean,
They
they've
made a
they've
Game of
done some
Thrones one.
Really,
The Game of Thrones was hilarious.
some of the parody episodes, and one of my favourite ones was the Guitar Hero one, and they've just done some really funny parody episodes, but
Mhm.
other times it's not so, it's kind of uneven in how funny it is.
I don't know if you
But-
guys seen it, but the last season, I think it's last season anyway, has 3 episodes, so it's basically Game of Thrones. That shit was amazing. That was amazing.
I like-
I
have
mean, they make good fun out of the what's happening in the world
yeah.
at the time, so
Mhm.
they're kind of hilarious to watch when you're seeing the real thing.
That's when it's at its best, when it's actually parodying something,
Yeah,
specific.
you know.
They're not just
Yeah.
relying on the characters in a wacky situation. They're actually, making fun of something specific.
That's kind of weird that you can make adults watch something that's happening to 4th graders. They kind of
Yeah.
made it in a weird way, to say the least.
Yeah, it's genius though. It's really good.
Yeah.
And they've really evolved. The first season was just basically Kenny dying all the time. And shit. But it was, 10 years
Yeah,
ago.
it's definitely grown up.
Well, comparing it to Simpsons and Family Guy, it actually evolved. It didn't
Yeah,
stay
yeah,
the
yeah,
same the
yeah.
entire 20 seasons, which is really a good thing, which keeps it really, really good still. Comparing it to Family Guy's, the same thing is still happening after 17 seasons or something.
But yeah, basically. They're relying on the same old kind of jokes and tropes, and you can sort of predict what's going to happen.
Yeah, you can definitely see it coming.
I also noticed that me and Fosh both have curtains. I think you guys.
I've got curtains. Look.
Where
I'll
the fuck
see
are
if
your
I can.
curtains?
Oh God, if I can.
Max, get some curtains.
Curtains,
David.
curtains,
I
you
have
guys.
Nah, yeah. I feel
You'll have to see the absolute horrible mess that is my dining.
Yeah, see, we
my
need
camera now.
more curtains in here. I just realized.
Oh, there's the kid's bike
Total
over there
ball.
as well.
Why do you have a what?
I've got a son, you know.
Is your PC in the garage or something? Like,
Wait, no, it's in a dining room.
that's a dining room.
Yeah.
I think that looks like a typical lived-in family room. With how old's your son again, Max?
2.5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds about right. I think trying to keep a house clean when you've got a 2.5-year-old running around must be
Well,
a
that's the thing.
challenge.
It's clean. It's just an absolute tip. It's just a mess.
Nice. All right. How about we have about 20 minutes or so. to
Yeah,
do
should we move
some
on to the
questions?
Q&A now? I think it's about time.
Yeah.
That'll
So
bring
if
us
you
about
guys can
2
just
hours,
help
which is
me and find some good questions in the Twitch chat, that'd be great. So if you have any questions to any of us or to one specific fella or whatever, let us know. Right down in the Twitch chat. Now, it takes about 30 seconds for the delay to catch up. So.
I think we might not be able to answer every question, but we'll see how this goes.
Because I'm sure as soon as it catches up, we're just going to have.
Yeah. Well, let's just pick out some good ones.
We've had
obviously.
a good number of viewers this evening, though. I've been impressed with that.
Yeah,
but,
considering we're not
let's,
actually playing anything, we're just sat
Yeah.
talking.
Everyone that tuned in, thanks for that.
Yeah, all things considered, I think it's been alright. It's been alright. I've never done anything like this.
Oh, here
so
we
it's
go.
pretty cool.
Here's a one for everyone, I guess. Our thoughts on a commendation report, like reporting a player on your team for being nice.
Where the
or
League of
being a
Legends
good
has the
player.
honour system.
I
That could be kinda
I
cool,
don't know. I think it might be a bit.
You can report someone for fair playing.
Fair
Yes.
plays.
Fair
Fair
play.
play.
Hey, the Malaysia is unfair playing. Sorry. Alright.
Wow. Wow.
So many Malaysia shots today. It's great.
I
But
think
yeah,
it would be good if they're displayed when someone has a lot of them. But if
Like,
it was just
what would it give? It wouldn't give shit anyways. Like,
It's
if you...
like karma points on a forum system. It doesn't really
Yeah.
mean anything.
It's like, oh my god, this guy's nice. Good thing he's on our team.
I mean, how
Yeah,
are you going
that's
to?
Who gives a
what-
shit?
yeah, when's the last time you got a compliment of little things? Probably somewhere
Yeah.
like tier 2 where they still give a damn about you. You know?
Yeah, I think in World of Tanks it would just attract grief.
I'd rather have a complete asshole, a good player, instead of a nice guy who says good luck, have fun before every game, but is a complete fucking idiot.
Yeah.
It's like, I really don't care. And I don't see any benefit from that system at all.
Someone's asking, Circle, do you ever plan on doing a 24-hour stream?
Yes!
Yes.
I still do. Actually,
Like-
I was talking to
like
Fosh
could-
about it to
could
do
be
like a
epic,
grind from tier 9 to 10 in like 24 hours together or whatever. That could be cool.
Well, if that is supposed to happen, then only next month somewhere.
Yeah, maybe the whole patent thing, like the most shittiest fucking thing.
Oh, right. Yeah, we can do that.
just to
Billy
torture
was going
ourselves, I don't know.
24 hours of... for those that don't know, Billy Warren, who's now head of Circ 4, was going for a 24-hour Circ
He didn't reach the 24
Churchill gun
hours
carrier
though.
stream.
How long did he go
But
for?
there was, Russia stopped play, basically. He made it through till the afternoon, but he got called in for a meeting because he's like an officer cadet or something like that. So he got called in for a briefing, basically. So it was all
Yeah,
Russia's
he's in the
fault.
territorial office.
Although possibly we should thank Russia from saving it from playing Churchill gun carrier for 24 hours straight. I just can't imagine that. I just can't.
How to get Russia from not invading you? Play Georgia Conqueror 24 hours. Alright, what else do we have in here? Where's
Fosh,
first?
do you like blondes or reds?
Very important question.
Wow.
Very important.
In before, what camo scheme is that or something?
What tier is that?
What tier?
What are you talking about?
That's
What
the
is-
best camo scheme I ever heard of.
No, I would say reds then, I guess, if I had to pick from two of those.
Interesting.
Here's one. We were actually talking a little about this in the break. War Thunder Ground Forces. I think 3 out of the 4 of us have actually played it. Max is the only one that hasn't.
I haven't played it.
I don't like the
going to
gameplay.
play somebody for beta
Oh, you
access,
have-
so
okay.
fuck you, ground forces.
I ain't paying for
Oh
that shit.
shit!
I haven't played it not out of some kind of moral standpoint, or that I think it doesn't look fun to me. I've watched a lot of stuff on it, but it just doesn't look like the kind of game that I would have fun playing.
I played it a couple
don't
times,
think
but the gameplay.
Anyone's gonna. It's not like just from the couple of hours I've spent playing it on the test server across different days. I can't see myself ever sitting down and playing it for the length of the time I'll play World of Tanks. I'll dip into it occasionally, but I'm not gonna
It's
sit
the same.
and grind out the
Yeah.
the
It's
way
the same
that I
with planes on War Thunder. I used to play a
Yeah.
lot of War Thunder, but I would have like 3 or 4 battles and then I'd be done. And I'd think to myself, I've had enough War Thunder for today. I would never sit down and play 20 battles because
But the fact that they take so long as well, comparatively, or they can take so long.
But no, I think War Thunder, Ground Forces, and World of Tanks are fundamentally different games.
Yeah, it's totally different. And again, the gameplay wise, I don't like it. It looks nice though. Looks really cool.
It's a bit worrying about. Well, if I was a game developer, and the nicest thing people said about the game, well, it looks nice. Well,
Yeah, I couldn't play it. Maybe I'm just too spoiled with like World of Tanks and how that goes.
Maybe.
Like, I'm too used to that shit. Like if I were to play War Thunder like blank, without ever played World of Tanks, I'd probably be more into it. But
Ever tried playing World of Tanks on the Xbox 360? Yes.
yeah, Maxwell actually has done a lot of that.
I
Maxwell.
play quite a lot of World of Tanks on the 360. It's fun.
Yeah.
Fuck you, it's fun.
I bet you've just been seal clubbing, man. I've seen your Twitter. I've
that's
seen
how
your
it is.
Twitter, buddy. Seal clubbing and T29s and shit.
Because I mean, the maps are all the same, so the tactics remain the same. The only difference is you've got to retrain your fingers from WSD and a mouse to using a controller. But once you can figure that out, it's just win.
It gives quite a big advantage to people that know the game, though. For instance, if you meet the super Pershing when you play World of Tanks on PC, you're like, well, let's shoot him in the roof. And when you play it on Xbox, it's like, let's shoot the gunman.
Yeah.
Well, for the
Sounds
first
like-
week. For the first week of the release on Xbox 360, I bought a T14 because nobody knows where to shoot. So it was just I bought a T14.
you troll, you troll.
Oh
You just
my
angle
god.
it ever so slightly and nobody could penetrate it. Now everybody can, but I had that fun week. But yeah, you do get a massive advantage being a PC player because 1, you know the maps, 2, you know the weak spots, you know the tactics, but people are catching up quick. And it's the same between World of Tanks and War Thunder. It's fundamentally on the 360. It plays like a different game. It's a lot more arcadey. You don't get as much fine control over your aim, so hitting weak spots at a distance is a nightmare. But,
I think World of War Thunder is completely for a different audience. It's not World of Tanks, even competitor. People that went into World of Tanks expecting realistic game might be lured to
yeah.
War Thunder, but people that are like fans of World of Tanks and they like to play it, I don't see them like going out to World of Tanks and ditching their accounts for War Thunder at all.
Yeah.
Even more amused by, because you still occasionally see people on the forums or wherever having histrionics and saying, right, screw you, Wargaming, I'm off to play War Thunder. And then I was equally amused to, in my browsings of the War Thunder forums, to see people doing exactly the same thing for World of Tanks.
Yeah.
So, it's just like, I don't know, it's they're kind of competitors and they're kind of not, because they're both about tanks, but they have
it's the same,
a very different game style.
Yeah, it's the same topic but different games. It's like yeah, that's it. The same topic, but it's just a different game.
Yeah, it's a very different approach, I think.
But World of Tanks 360, I would say if anybody's got a 360, download it and just have a go. It's fun.
Yeah, you need gold though, right?
Is it completely free on Xbox, so you need a subscription?
You need
subscription with
gold. You get
Xbox.
7 days free if you don't have a gold account, and then after your 7 days, you need to buy a gold account to keep playing.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And it's not. It's only on 360, right? Not the latest Xbox. Xbox One doesn't.
No, well, the reason they're not doing that is they've said specifically that the Xbox One doesn't have a large enough user base to make it profitable yet.
Well, I'm pretty sure
Just a
360 might do pretty well. I don't know the numbers. Can you see how many people are playing it? Like the service?
Yeah, you can see how many people play it. There's generally about 40,000 people online.
That's alright, holy shit.
40,000?
And that's on the
EU?
EU?
That's on the EU server, yeah.
Damn.
I've seen on a Saturday evening about 40,000 people.
That's
Then
pretty
NA
crazy.
should be like 100k at least or something.
Yeah,
numbers
are
pretty
Xbox
good. I
Live
think-
is
yeah.
big in North America.
You've
I'd be
got
interested to see because War Thunder, you can play War Thunder planes on. I'd be interested to see if Ground Forces comes out with the PS4
I
as
think you
well.
can also play. Can't you also play War Thunder on PlayStation 3?
I don't
maybe.
think- I
think
can't
so.
remember now.
I'm not
I'll have
sure.
to double check. I've got a PS3.
One of
So
the PlayStations.
Yeah, I got the older generation. I'm not gonna buy the new generation.
you've got an important question here from GGG Josh.
G. Oh, probably about the clans.
Yeah.
Fucking.
When will Clan Wars be here?
Oh, the problem I have with making a Clan Wars clan is that I would like to be successful, and I don't think.
Yeah.
Like I don't really like. We have we have some enthusiastic people that want to play it. Obviously, the tank battle thing, and it is something that I want to participate in because that's like the only part of the game that I haven't done yet. But if I dive into it, I want to do it really well, and I don't feel like I got enough
You
really
want to
good
win.
people. Like I just want to go full Unicum fucking ham mode, basically. And I don't want a good leader for
Well,
it because
see
I'm
what
not
you
going to lead
do
that
is
clan.
you set up the Clan Wars clan, and then when the time comes, you steal those people into Cirque.
No, basically, I need a really good player that wants to run it, and I don't think a lot of people will jump out of there. A lot of people already settled into the clans, like Fushes in Reddit and stuff. They're not gonna leave.
Yeah, people who
Uh,
already do Clan Wars for a successful clan aren't going to leave.
Yeah, it's hard to get players that are really, really good, and yeah, you could argue like my clans are more for fun, and that's how I like them to be right now. And I don't think I can switch to the whole hardcore fucking Clan Wars thing yet. But I know there's a lot of like people that want to do it, but I also don't want to go into it half-assed. You know, I want to.
If you're going to do it, you're going to do it right.
Yeah, I want to like murder people. Basically.
Well, you should maybe why not set up a Clan Wars clan and just let the people run it? I mean,
Yeah,
don't
but I want- yeah, but
participate at
like
the
I
start
said,
and
I
see how
don't-
they do.
Yeah, but I don't want to do it half-assed. Like if I want.
And you
to
want to take part in it.
Yeah, but you can set it up and make your.
One of the things you do is you don't jump into Clan Wars right away. You start off with people for at least a couple of months doing things like team company battles, and you do a lot of training before you get to the point of actually doing
Yeah.
Clan Wars. So I don't know.
Yeah, basically,
let's call
if
it a
I want to
test
do it,
run.
I want to do it well, and I don't really feel like we have the right amount of people. We have a lot of people that want to try it, but I don't think a lot of people are. Up
Well, I mean,
for it
I'd
in
love
the
to
end.
try Clan Wars. I just know for a fact that I'm not a good enough player to do it.
Yeah, but it takes like also a lot of commitment and stuff, and I think.
Well, exactly.
because
One. I don't have the time. I'm probably not good enough, but I'd still love to try Clan Wars just to see what it's all about.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm getting more and more curious about trying it out myself because it's like I said, it's the only thing I haven't tried out. So it will definitely come at some point when we finally have everything set, basically.
We've had a couple of questions about Tank Fest in there that I've seen scrolling past, so maybe we could address that because there's.
Yeah,
Still
but like,
tons
what
of
do you
fun.
want to address? Like, we just need to figure out how the fuck we're gonna do it because I definitely want to go, even if I
Yeah,
have
I'll
to
be going to
fucking
Tank
walk
Fest.
there. Basically, I'll still.
There's a
fucking
couple of my friends really want to go as well. One of them is a big World War II nut.
Yeah, and we need Fudge to sell enough potatoes to come as well. And
Apparently, he can only really fly to London.
Yeah. I think everybody really, really wants to go. Like even Fursy will probably want to go, but like different people like need to fucking get plane rides and all that shit.
It's
definitely-
easy for me because my brother lives just along the coast in Sussex, so I can just basically hop on a
Is there
train.
room for 4 more?
Well, I think.
Alas,
we're
no.
gonna-
I have actually asked, and he's in a really tiny place, so there's like room for me on the floor, and that's about it. So I did actually ask.
There's a couple of little towns right next to Bovington, like Poole and Bournemouth.
Bournemouth,
you can
tiny
probably
little
get
town, tiny little place.
Yeah, little place Bournemouth. It's not. It's quite a big town. But I mean, the plan is get as many people as we can to Tank Fest this year.
Out of all the regular people I have
Yeah,
on my stream,
yeah.
basically.
And High Flyer.
And High Flyer. High Flyer can
just-
drive.
Stream bomb the wargaming booth, so to speak.
Oh yeah, those
Oh, there'll be
codes.
plenty of footage. I think I'm going to try and
Yeah, I don't really have a good
video camera.
But yeah,
I'm gonna try and buy a decent camera between now and then.
basically to answer the question, hell yeah, we're going. How? We don't fucking know.
We'll
Right
figure
now,
it out.
We'll figure it out. We'll fucking
Oh,
go.
I looked on Google Maps, Circon. I think you actually live closer as the
Oh, he
crow
lives closer than
flies.
I do.
I think he
Really?
lives closer than I do.
Hey, I'm taking a ferry ride, man. I've heard good things.
I bet I live the closest to the campus.
In some strange way, you probably do, Vosh.
I'll take a bicycle to.
But yes, to answer the
I-
question, Tankfest almost certainly going to happen.
Yep. Anything else?
World of Warships?
Somebody,
Well, warships.
somebody in the chat has made an offer. I live in Bournemouth. Sleep over at mine, like 12-year-old girls. It was fine until the 12-year-old girls part.
Oh shit.
Then it got a bit creepy.
World of Warships. There's not much to say about Warships, to be honest. Like, I'll play it, I'll try it out. It's free, whatever.
Still very shrouded in mystery, that one.
I'll definitely try it. I even tried Warplanes. I mean, I'll try anything at this point.
I haven't tried Warplanes and probably not gonna try Warships either.
Oh, it's free, I might as well.
I tried Warplanes. It just seemed too arcadey for my liking. The only plus thing that War Thunder's got going for it is it's made by a company that makes proper serious flight sims, so they got it right.
If the releases were 1 year
Some
apart
balance
and
issues
Warplanes
still
was
with War
further,
Thunder. Some
Yeah.
balance issues, maybe.
I bet
positions.
if
If only
Warplanes
Ram
was
was
earlier,
here, we'd have a whole half an hour about the balance issues in War Thunder.
in before cricket noise.
We're gonna have to get him in on one of these things. I know his World of Tanks doesn't work.
We can have just a
so-
fifth cam with just a cricket,
yeah.
and every once in a while, just play a sound clip of a cricket.
Brilliant.
Yeah, as for guests, we'll just try to maybe to get like people like Pico Mouse and whatever, maybe some wargaming people. But the thing is, like, I don't want a podcast. I want the podcast just to be like chill. And I'm pretty sure if somebody like Actor would show up, people would just ask him questions about the games or whatever. And just want to hear his opinions about different stuff as well. And we might be negative about some points that he can't be negative about or whatever, you know.
Yeah, when you work for the company, you
Yeah,
just
it's really hard.
can't be negative.
But like, we'll try and get jingles in, obviously, and all that stuff. High flyer,
definitely.
you know, all the guys you already know. But I hope to find some people that are like out of, like, some people I actually haven't really talked to yet, you know.
But obviously,
Slow
none of them
fingers.
will be as good as, you know, the first and best and original, you know, guest star, me, of course. I feel I've set a high
I
bar
have an
here.
18-year-old daughter interested.
Wait, wait, Jedi's like the second oldest here, right?
I'm, yeah, 20
Yeah, I
years.
think so.
Max is fucking old.
Shut up.
Wow.
Shots fired.
That's sorry.
It's
Get off
just-
my lawn, you
It's just the
whippersnappers!
weight of the world has crushed down on me. I'm not really that old.
Alright.
What
Oh, I think
what
we've
else
time for
is
one
there?
more question and then maybe wrap it up. We've been going for nearly 2 hours now.
It's been a good podcast.
Now let's just get one
Now
more
let's
key
let's
question.
pick a good question.
Why is everybody talking about Quantum Bomber?
I've got no idea. Popular guy, clearly.
Popular guy, I hear.
Somebody asked a question. People stopped asking questions.
Come
Oh,
on,
here's
guys.
one from. I've scrolled up a little bit. What improvements would we like to have in World of Tanks, just generally speaking?
RT cap. Next. That's all I want.
This one's for Ginge, who's just asking exactly how old I am. I'm 31. For anybody interested.
Oh, we might be Jeans as well.
Oh, Ginger'd be good, yeah.
I'll be-
Although, you know, we'd
I'll
have to have someone translate all the ones and
Don't know
zeros,
if he
because obviously he
realises
only
yet.
speaks in binary, but...
He'll have to rebuy the 18-seater, but yeah, we'll inform him soon. Right, Ginge? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
But yes, definitely Artie Cap. Bigger maps.
RT cap. RT cap.
I think bigger maps I could get down with that.
It'd be interesting to see a game mode without gold runs. It'd be interesting.
Yes, I'd quite like that as well. Because to be honest, I preferred it when gold rounds cost gold. Even though people said, well, that makes the game pay to win. I think that stopped everybody using them.
Kind
Yeah.
of. It really was the only pay-to-win thing that... Well, the only thing you could say was pay-to-win about World
Well,
of
it
Tanks.
was-
though.
it was
generally quite
literal.
good.
was
Yeah.
literal paying money for.
But that was a lot of money for not that much winning, so
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
would be fine with
But it
that.
just meant that in pub games you never saw gold rounds. If you couldn't penetrate someone, you used a HE round.
I would laugh
Back
at
in
the
the old
people
days.
shooting heat at me because they would spend real money for it. I would actually laugh at them.
Yeah.
We'll make a
Or
great
It'd feel
soundboard.
better if you knew that they'd spent like, I don't know, 10 cents, firing that shot at you.
Is there a mod that allows me to change the sizzle sound of a gold round to just like ka-ching?
Cha-ching!
That'd be like hilarious. I'd be so down for that. That'd be cool, man. I think we can do another one. Let's do one more.
Oh, here's a good one. Can you see the new update with physics causing issues?
Well, I wonder if like but that's not really physics with the hay fog engine and stuff. Like if you shoot a building on top of it, like if you shoot the building and it crumbles on down on the tank, like what happens there? That's what
Well, supposedly it's going to cause damage to the tank, from what I understand.
which would be
It's a
kind of
big enough
weird.
building.
Yeah, but it depends how much damage. You know,
More
if it's a single
than
brick,
if you shoot the tank, or less.
if you shoot, you know, if a single brick falls on a tank, you know, that's not going to do anything.
No.
But if a whole wall
If a whole
collapses
chimney
on a
stack.
tank,
And like, if
Yeah.
if you bury a tank, is that a cover for him or not?
Yeah.
Is he hidden or
'Cause-
not? Like,
If destructible buildings would cause damage to any tank, like even a mouse, and I would spur by with my 12T and shoot like the fucking house like 3 times or whatever, like that would be.
but that kind of rubble, it would have to act as penetrable cover in the same way that stone walls and stuff do now.
but I think if they
Like,
go this
actually-
far, they should put the guns as indestructible objects that interact with the terrain as well. You can't like shoot
Aren't
the
they,
building
though?
and then your gun is just sticking through the building.
I don't know. I read something on that, and they've always said very specifically that they wanted it to be more arcadey in that sense. That if you can get your reticule on something, then it doesn't matter where your gun physically is. The gun's kind of just for aesthetics.
Face hugging would be quite interesting if your gun was actually like a thing.
Oh yeah,
that you
that would be
needed to-
really
Yeah.
different.
Imagine you would be like bros. The guns would like stick over each other. You couldn't shoot each
Yeah.
other if you face hug. That would be hilarious.
That would
I
be
think
really
it's,
cool.
I think it's just because at the moment the reticule isn't attached to the gun; it's attached to the turret. So
Yeah.
the gun follows the reticule rather than the reticule following the gun. So
Well,
they can't
I like-
really. If you know what I mean, so
Yeah.
the sort of the gun would stick over the top of the turret, but the reticule would still be pointing at the target, but not what you're shooting at.
Well, it would be kind of nice what they did to Xbox 360, where you have the view where you see your gun and you see what
Yeah.
you're shooting at. That could work.
That's quite a nice view. The sort of short zoom in where you see the
Yeah.
top of your tank and the gun pointing forward.
That would be like the perfect face hugging view, where you can see where your gun is actually pointing.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see what they're gonna do with that.
But I think destructible terrain is a really good because I mean,
Yeah.
what's annoying things is somebody sat say in Himmelsdorf side scraping and you can't do anything about it. So now you could just shoot the building down on
Yeah,
top
if
of
you
them.
could knock a wall on top of their tank, that'd make them think
But
twice.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure that not all of the buildings will be destructible,
No.
like they
Yeah,
said.
yeah.
Like the
Yeah.
big towers and shit and castles won't be.
But I think they said
Like
that
in the video, they
eventually-
had the lighthouse collapsing, but I think they actually specifically said, well, that was just for a test. They're not actually going
Yeah.
to make the lighthouse
I think they
collapse.
said eventually they want to make as many buildings as possible.
Yeah, I think eventually most will be.
But then again, you look at it the other way. Artie's just gonna nail everybody. Then you're like hiding behind a building, and Artie shoots and
Just go,
freaking
"No."
building is like right on top of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the Jedi internet. It's like what, the 4th time?
So good. It's so good, you
Oh
guys.
my
I'd pay
God.
actual money for this, you know.
Wow.
It's not
See,
just a
that's
copy-
your problem.
string.
I thought you're in like a library or something.
Plus curtains very
He's
loud.
in the
Do you know,
very.
some days it's actually quicker for me to actually go into town, into Stornoway, with a video on a memory stick and go into the library and use their internet because they actually have semi-decent internet at the library. But you only get an hour at most to actually do. So, yeah, my internet's
Yeah.
great. Fiber can't come soon enough.
Yeah. Might be quicker just to put everything on, like a week's worth of videos on a memory stick and mail it to somebody on the mainland.
Just send it
Send it
directly
to
to
Max.
Google.
Send it to Max. GG. That'd be cool. All right. Well, I think it's about time to wrap it up. I think it.
In a
Might
very
be-
successful 2 hours.
I think
Yeah.
I think it's been all right for the first freaking time we ever done this. And what they usually do on podcasts is that they do shout outs. If you wanna, advertise yourself, that'll be the time.
I
Oh,
have
yes.
a YouTube, you guys.
What's your YouTube, Jedi?
It's oh god, damn it! I'm trying to think of something funny, but no, my brain has failed me. God damn it, Bray.
Is this-
Caption guy would
Caption
What time we
Guy.
have?
That's slowly becoming a thing
Yeah.
as well. It's pretty good. Pretty good.
Oh god, Caption Guy has more fans than I do at this point, I think.
But yours is just.
Anyway, yeah, I have a YouTube's. YouTube, blah blah blah, pointy head Jedi, blah blah blah. There you go.
Wow.
So professional.
Wow. Oh my god.
That dedication.
Crazy. Guys, it's easy for Jedi. It's just /youtube.com/pointyheadjedi. But now we go to Maxwell. Holy shit, the amount of alternative names this guy has. Good luck.
I'm condensing
Good luck.
it slowly but surely. Slowly but surely, I'm bringing it down to just one name.
Yeah, well, so...
But YouTube is just youtube.com/MaxSRGames. I'll put a link for that in the chat as well, just because.
Max SR Games.
Twitter as well is just at @Max_SRG.
Right? GG. And Fosh?
Yeah, I have a YouTube channel as well.
Oh my
I guess
god,
that's
really?
why I'm here. It's youtube.com/thefoshu. I do some tank reviews and shit on there, so go ahead and check that out if you're interested
Do you
in
have
that
Twitter yet,
kind of
Flash?
thing. No, I don't have Twitter. I made a Facebook page, but I haven't posted a single piece of shit on there, so you don't even have to bother to follow that yet.
Yeah,
Maybe I'll do.
that's a whole other topic about the shitty Facebook fucking business model. Don't even get me started on that.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
no,
pretty
don't
terrible.
use Facebook.
You should
It's-
get Twitter though. Twitter's kinda
Yeah,
cool.
definitely get Twitter.
Maybe I will. We'll see. But yeah, for now I only have YouTube, so deal with it.
/DFoshu, right?
Yes.
Alright, well, thanks everybody for stopping by. Thanks, Jedi, for being our first guest in the pilot episode here. We'll probably see you again at some point, right? Should be cool.
It barely stunk at all.
That internet, though, so good.
It's so good.
So good! Oh, Scottish internet, so good. Alright, well, thanks a lot for stopping by, guys. Of course, I'm gonna put the VOD of this podcast on my YouTube, which is youtube.com/SirSirCon, and obviously this was live recorded on Twitch TV/SirCon, so I also have Twitter/SirSirCon. Hook me up with those follows.
All of the follows.
All of the follows. I think I have like 2K already on Twitter. That's pretty sweet. Anyways, thanks a lot for watching, everybody. This is it for today. The next podcast, when are we gonna do that shit? Because next Saturday I can't go. I'm sorry.
And a Saturday after's Dream Team.
Exactly. We might want to do it on like a different day next week, maybe the 23rd.
Wait, we're gonna do this daily.
No, weekly.
Daily.
Daily.
Daily. Let's do
Daily
this.
too.
Daily?
Well,
Oh.
while you're dry, Fosh.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking about doing it every 2 weeks, maybe.
Yeah, 2 weeks
We'll have
worth.
enough content to talk about and little things
Yeah.
and stuff. So I don't know, maybe do the day after the dream team, something like that. We'll have to see. Well, I'll
Which
just
would
update you
be-
guys. Like I really want to do it like every 2 weeks or so. That'd be
Yeah.
cool. All right. Well, goodbye. Thanks a lot for coming by, guys. I'll be back streaming on Monday, by the way, with Mr. Jingles. Tomorrow I gotta work like a normal human being. Sour. Sour. Thanks for coming by, guys. I'm gonna run the last music, and I'll see you guys soon. Awesome. See you guys later.
Bye.